Hello viewers. Welcome to my channel. In this video I will tell you about new 7 wonders of cities of the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and press bell icon. New 7 Wonders Cities 2011 to 2014 was the third in a series of internet-based polls operated by the New 7 Wonders Foundation. The poll began in 2007 with more than 1,200 nominees from 220 countries. The shortlist was then opened to a public vote. Announced in 2011, it ended in 2014 with a selection of 7 winning cities. Number 1. Beirut, Lebanon. Beirut is the capital and largest city of Lebanon. The city is situated on a peninsula at the midpoint of Lebanon's Mediterranean coast. Beirut has been inhabited for more than 5,000 years, making it one of the oldest cities in the world. Beirut is Lebanon's seat of government and plays a central role in the Lebanese economy, with many banks and corporations based in the city. Beirut is an important seaport for the country and region, and rated a Beta Plus World City by the Globalization and World Cities Research Network. Beirut was severely damaged by the Lebanese Civil War, the 2006 Lebanon War, and the 2020 massive explosion in the port of Beirut. Its architectural and demographic structure underwent major change in recent decades. Number 2. Doha, Qatar. Doha is the capital city and main financial hub of Qatar. Located on the Persian Gulf coast in the east of the country, north of Al-Waqra and south of Al-Khor, it is home to most of the country's population. It is also Qatar's fastest-growing city, with over 80% of the nation's population living in Doha or its surrounding suburbs, known collectively as the Doha metropolitan area. Doha was founded in the 1820s as an offshoot of Al-Bida. It was officially declared as the country's capital in 1971 when Qatar gained independence from being a British protectorate. As the commercial capital of Qatar and one of the emergent financial centers in the Middle East, Doha is considered a beta-level global city by the Globalization and World Cities Research Network. Doha accommodates Education City, an area devoted to research and education, and Hamad Medical City, an administrative area of medical care. It also includes Doha Sports City, or Aspire Zone, an international sports destination that includes Khalifa International Stadium, Hamad Aquatic Center, and the Aspire Dome. Number 3. Durban, South Africa. Durban is the third most populous city in South Africa, after Johannesburg and Cape Town, and the largest city in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Situated on the east coast of South Africa, on the Natal Bay of the Indian Ocean, Durban is South Africa's busiest port and was formerly named Port Natal. North of the harbour and city centre lies the mouth of the Umgeni River. The flat city centre rises to the hills of the Berea on the west, and to the south, running along the coast, is the Bluff. Durban is the seat of the larger eThekwini Metropolitan Municipality, which spans an area of 2,556 kilometers square and had a population of 4.2 million in 2022, making the metropolitan population one of Africa's largest on the Indian Ocean. Within the city limits, Durban's population was 595,061 in 2011. The city has a humid subtropical climate, with hot, wet summers and mild, dry winters. Archaeological evidence from the Drakensberg Mountains suggests that the area had been inhabited by hunter-gatherers millennia ago. Later, the Nguni people occupied the region. During Christmas 1497, Vasco da Gama saw the coast and named it Natal, the Portuguese word for Christmas. In 1824, English traders from Cape Colony, led by Francis Farewell and Henry Finn, established a trading post at Port Natal, and later that year, Shaka, the Zulu king, granted them land around the bay. In 1835, the settlement was named after Sir Benjamin Durban, then governor of Cape Colony, and became a borough in 1854. From 1860 onwards, indentured labourers from British India arrived in Durban, as well as later passenger Indians. Natal Colony, which had grown, became a province of the Union of South Africa in 1910, and Durban was granted city status in 1935. Number 4. Havana, Cuba. Havana is the capital and largest city of Cuba. The heart of the La Habana province, Havana is the country's main port and commercial center. It is the most populous city, the largest by area, and the second largest metropolitan area in the Caribbean region. The population in 2002 was 2,137,847 inhabitants, and its area is 728.26 kilometers square for the capital city side and 8,475.57 kilometers square for the metropolitan zone. Havana was founded by the Spanish in the 16th century. It served as a springboard for the Spanish conquest of the Americas, becoming a stopping point for Spanish galleons returning to Spain. Philip II of Spain granted Havana the title of capital in 1607. Walls and forts were built to protect the city. The city is the seat of the Cuban government and various ministries, and headquarters of businesses and over 100 diplomatic offices. In 2009, the city-province had the third highest income in the country. Number 5. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur is a federal territory and the capital city of Malaysia. It is the largest city in the country, covering an area of 243 kilometers square with a census population of 2,163,000 as of 2022. Greater Kuala Lumpur, also known as the Klang Valley, is an urban agglomeration of 8.622 million people as of 2023. It is among the fastest-growing metropolitan regions in Southeast Asia, both in population and economic development. Klang Valley, Kuala Lumpur, is ASEAN's fifth-largest economy after Singapore, Jakarta, Bangkok, and Manila. The city serves as the cultural, financial, tourism, political and economic center of Malaysia. It is also home to the bicameral Parliament of Malaysia and the Istana Negara, the official residence of the Yang di Pertuan Agong, monarch of Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur was first developed around 1857 as a town serving the tin mines of the region, and important figures such as Yap Aloy and Frank Swettenham were instrumental in the early development of the city during the late 19th century. It served as the capital of Selangor from 1880 until 1978. Kuala Lumpur was the founding capital of the Federation of Malaya and its successor, Malaysia. The city remained the seat of the executive and judicial branches of the Malaysian federal government until these were relocated to Putrajaya in early 1999. However, some sections of the political bodies still remain in Kuala Lumpur. The city is one of the 3 federal territories of Malaysia, enclaved within the state of Selangor, on the central west coast of peninsular Malaysia. Number 6. La Paz, Bolivia. La Paz was founded on the 20th of October 1548 by the Spanish conquistador Captain Alonso de Mendoza, at the site of the Inca settlement of Laja as a connecting point between the commercial routes that led from Potosi and Oruro to Lima. The full name of the city was originally Nuestra Señora de la Paz, meaning Our Lady of Peace, in commemoration of the restoration of peace following the insurrection of Gonzalo Pizarro and fellow conquistadors against the first viceroy of Peru. The city was later moved to its present location in the valley of Chuquiago Marca. La Paz was under Spanish colonial rule as part of the Viceroyalty of the Rio de la Plata, before Bolivia gained independence. Since its founding, the city was the site of numerous revolts. In 1781, the indigenous leader and independence activist Tupac Katari laid siege to the city for a total of 6 months, but was finally defeated. On 16 July 1809, the Bolivian patriot Pedro Domingo Murillo ignited a revolution for independence, marking the beginning of the Spanish-American Wars of Independence, which gained the freedom of South American states in 1821. As the seat of the government of Bolivia, La Paz is the site of the Palacio Quemado, the presidential palace. It is also the seat of the Bolivian legislature, the Plurinational Legislative Assembly, and numerous government departments and agencies. The constitutional capital of Bolivia, Sucre, retains the judicial power. The city hosts all the foreign embassies as well as international missions in the country. La Paz is an important political, administrative, economic, and sports center of Bolivia. It generates 24% of the nation's gross domestic product and serves as the headquarters for numerous Bolivian companies and industries. Number 7. Vigan, Philippines. Vigan is a 4th-class component city and capital of the province of Ilocos Sur, Philippines. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 53,935 people. Located on the western coast of the large island of Luzon, facing the West Philippine Sea, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, 6, and it is one of the few Spanish colonial towns left in the Philippines whose old structures have mostly remained intact. It is well known for its set pavements and a unique architecture of the Spanish Philippines colonial era which fuses native Philippine and Oriental building designs and construction, with colonial Spanish architecture that is still abundant in the area, mainly the Bahay na Bato houses and an earthquake Baroque church. Former Philippine President Elpidio Quirino, the sixth President of the Philippines, was born in Vigan, at the former location of the provincial jail. His father was a warden. He also resided in the Saiquia mansion, which is a wedding gift of his in-laws to his wife. The entire city of Vigan was later inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage City after being declared as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a member of the Organization of World Heritage Cities, OWHC. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe channel and share the video.